All right, y'all. Bill Kings Fantasy Football League. This man is Tony D, aka the Random Multi Broadcaster. Season 4 of the broadcast, week 17 of the NFL season, and the last week of fantasy football for a lot of leagues that I've seen. This is the last week of fantasy football. I'm joined by my man, Fireman Rich, over there in the morning coffee. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 0600 AM Rumble Studio. Rich, how are you, sir?
Doing good, Tony, and good to see you, Izzy. Hope everybody had a happy holidays and Merry Christmas, and coming up on the New Year's, and we've got some football. Whoa, do we have some football? I mean, all the playoff spots. There's only a few playoff spots left after this weekend and stuff, and some returns there. Just before you came up, Izzy, me and Tony I just mentioned about the return of a very prominent San Francisco 49er. I know you're looking forward to that, and that's going to probably be a game changer right there if that guy comes back the way he is in original form and stuff.
I get a kick out of Mike. Mike is live. He ain't even here. I don't know what he's doing. He ain't even here when he's live. I get a kick out of that. Mike, I'm on your ass. We also jump on my man down there, Izzy. Izzy, what's good, man? What's happening?
What's good? What's good? How you doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm on the brink of a birthday weekend, so trying to catch a couple wins before the season get out, baby. You know what I mean?
I got you. We're also joined by the man who can broadcast without even being here.
Hey, man.
Is in the house. Hashtag MGP. Set your mind free and broadcast your broadcast without even being there. Mike, what are you doing?
I don't know. How are you?
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're good. What's happening?
I'm good. You waited for me. Oh, I thought you guys were live. You're on air. You're on air. Okay.
Yeah, we are live.
All the way live. All right.
You hear my washer in the background.
The wife isn't feeling very
Gentlemen,
good
recap
today.
from last week. Happy holidays to everybody.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. I believe there was a Hanukkah.
Yeah, okay, those two. Yep.
It's about to be a New Year's. Recap on last week, if you don't mind, gentlemen.
Well, I would love to first talk to someone about the Packers, the greatest team since sliced bread, and I'm just wondering how they feel about the explosion. It's weird though if you think about it this year. All the teams that should be shoe-ins, like the Ravens, barely made it. Right? They're still alive somehow. San Fran, who was horrible last year, is great this year. Right? They were horrible last year, great this year. Could possibly be first place if things go their way. They're definitely guaranteed a spot. Then you've got the Panthers, who were awful last year, who are wonderful
you
this year.
Ravens have a spot, Mike?
They have a chance.
Yet.
No, there's no guarantee. They're still alive.
Okay.
They're still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about as sure as I'm going to win the lottery.
Yeah.
That's how sure it is. So I'm wondering how some people are dealing after, just calling out people for being haters, about it when they notice things, And I was a hater when I thought Kansas City was on the ropes, but I saw signs last year, even in Kansas City, they didn't look right to me. Where this year, oh my God, I'm thinking San Fran might do it. They might end up in the Super Bowl. I don't know if they'll win it, but I said the Broncos had a chance. Who has the best record in football right now? I'm not hearing anything from San Fran. What's going on here?
Well, I mean, the fact of the matter is the Packers, they fell apart because of the concussion of Love. Let's just be honest about that. It wasn't an implosion in the way that we're thinking. It was an implosion, like they stepped on their own feet. They got a concussion by their number one guy. The San Francisco 49ers, let's just be honest, man. These guys got the best chance to make it all the way to the Super Bowl. They got every single game left home field. As long as they win tonight, it's home field all the way. We get our wide out that's back in the game. You know what I mean? Like, let's let's like not play the games and act like San Francisco isn't that team to beat. Like, let's just be honest about it. Okay. And Derrick Henry, again, going off 216 yards, I believe, or 214 yards.
Exploded.
This guy was an absolute beast last night. And I give him much props and much love.
4 touchdowns. 4.
Guy was an absolute monster last night. So, hats off to Derrick Henry. This guy did his job.
Yeah. I have a really good feeling today about the Panthers. Bryce Young has been playing really well the last 3 weeks. Now we're starting to see. Have you noticed? You know who else was really good? Malik Willis. I could not believe how well he played. And you see it, and I can love on someone when it's the right situation. But he did great. You got to admit.
Pause. Go ahead.
I thought you were going to clear your throat. Let me clear my throat. Yeah. All right. No, but I love this season and I hate it. And I'll tell you why. It's so damn close. Everything is upside down. Everything that was last year is now, like, all the teams that struggled last year are doing well.
Right.
The Patriots struggled.
Jaguars.
Yes. Struggled.
Look at the Jags. They are out there. Mm-hmm. They're out there playing the best football they've played in a long, long, long time. They've, Lawrence has stepped up. I didn't give him any kind of credit, and he deserves all the credit in the world for playing good ball right now, man.
It's good coaching, though, right? Liam Cohen.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And he left Baker Mayfield, and look at what Baker Mayfield's doing now. He's a mess. So you remember last week?
If you want to call a team that chokes, now that's the team that's choking right now, and that's the one I feel the worst for, because they got their starters, they got Irving, they got Mike Evans now back again, they got Yukonuba, they got everybody.
Emeka Ibuka.
He's dog food right now, and I'm gonna keep on calling him Yukonuba. Okay, the fact of the matter is, if he's not playing, he's dog food, and Tampa Bay is just falling apart right now, unfortunately. Because I thought they had a great squad, especially with the way Baker Mayfield's been playing. I thought they really had a really good squad, and they had a really good chance to make it to the playoffs. Unfortunately, you see what's going on.
Fireman Rich, you and I both love the Bills. I'm worried about today. I'm hoping that Josh Allen can perform a miracle. I'm hoping that Cook will be cooking in the kitchen and flying all over the field. Did you notice that only 3 players from the Bills made the Pro Bowl?
I don't really. For years, I don't really care for the Pro Bowl. I just don't recognize it. I don't really think it's more of an. It's on stats and stuff like that. The Pro Bowl, they're not even playing an actual football game. They're playing flag football, and it's not like the days of old and stuff like that. So I don't put any weight. If there's only 3 people, that doesn't measure. It doesn't really register with me at all. So I'm more concerned about right now who's in the playoffs right now, who has a possibility. The Bills, they have a good chance of going. They've had some problems. I think they started, last week's game. Cleveland played a hell of a game, and the Bills evened out their playing. It's going to be, I think this is going to be a good game today. This is going to be a playoff game for them today against Philly. And it's up in Buffalo, Orchard Park, I believe. I think last week I thought it was Orchard Park, but it was in Cleveland. And so it just talking to Tony before coming on, which Bills team's going to show up. They have the tools. They're more than capable of having the tools. They have more tools than some other ones. Last night, the Green Bay Packers, they're hurt. And then Ravens, they're hurt. Green Bay's still in the playoffs, though. They're guaranteed. They're in. They lost last week. They lost this week, but they're still in because of their record. So they played good during the season. They got to fine tune some things to go anywhere in depth in the playoffs. As well as Houston Texans, Brian's team. They beat the Chargers, but the Chargers are already in. But they looked a little banged up yesterday. But last week, I would have to say, as far as the most significant thing that nobody's really talking about and should be talking about, but we're in the playoffs, and that's the old men in the league this year. As of late 2025, the oldest active NFL quarterback is Philip Rivers, who surprisingly returned, and he played one. Even if he lost, he played one hell of a game. As far as that goes, having his high school team that he coaches cheer him on. You have Aaron Rodgers. I'm hoping for a Pittsburgh win if and when they play the Ravens, because I want to see Pittsburgh in the playoffs and have Aaron have one last hurrah. And then who can't forget Joe Flacco, 40 years old, and he's still playing. These three guys, they play, they're holding their own, which I think is, when was the last time we even had one or two old-time quarterbacks? We had three this season, so that's significant as far as football history.
I still think Aaron Rodgers is the best of them, and he's showing that recently. He looks really good. You got to admit, last couple of weeks.
Well, Aaron Rodgers has looked really good, but he's had Debo or Metcalf to go and run with, and
he's a monster.
Metcalf is going to be he's suspended, so it's going to be a hard going this week for
Metcalf is suspended.
That's who they
Yeah,
suspended.
he is.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did he do?
Smack a fan.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
and he got suspended for 2 games.
They had problems with this fan before, though. This is not the first time.
Yes.
So
Right.
there's always two sides to this, and that's the thing
I
we have
agree.
to remember.
100%.
We're not privileged to knowing what he could have said. That guy could have said anything.
Yeah, he could have. But nonetheless, they don't have Metcalf this week, and they're not going to have him next week.
It could be a game changer right there itself.
Tony, can you show the schedule? I've got it in the slide.
When he finishes, I will. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be a hard game, and I think Shador has a chance to really be an upsetter today against Pitt.
Gotcha.
Gainwell's been great too for the Steelers. Yeah. Almost. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Okay, so none of us have mentioned the Cowboys, how they won. No, I know they're out, but they still won.
They did win.
And
they
Dak,
won.
And Dak Prescott looked great.
He did. That's going to be a scary. If they draft correctly, Dallas is going to be a scary team next year.
The Lions puked and pooped the bed and everything. It was awful. They should have won that game. Like they have so much depth, and yet ever since
the Lions,
they lost Ben Johnson, and their record has been horrible. And Ben Johnson is now with the Bears. He's the head coach. He was the brains. He was the brain of the Lions for a very long time. For 2 years, he was the secret weapon. And then this team called the Broncos, no one believed in. They won again with the best record in football. And then some team out of Texas, I think the Texans or some guy named Brian likes them. They did really well. And then I
see you over there on Facebook, Cam. How you doing? I know about McMillan. I'm gonna get to him in a second. Go ahead, Mike.
I don't think I picked the Ravens because I given up on them. Mm-hmm. And it goes to show you this is what happens when you give up on your teams. They won.
Look, the Texans played a hell of a game yesterday, man. Knocking out Indianapolis. They played a hell of a game. They came out of the chutes just swinging, and they didn't let go. And that team is going to be a scary team to watch. Yeah, we know their history. They haven't won. They won a wild card game. They haven't won a playoff game. But the thing is they got the number one defense in the league right now. It is few and far between another team that has a defense like them. Stroud is looking really, really good. And then they won that game yesterday without Nico Collins and, a couple of backups. You know what I mean? Like, that's a scary team, regardless on what anybody wants to say. That's a scary team. And you got to show that team a little bit more respect. And if we're not going to do that, you're going to be in trouble.
Okay, the other two panelists are beautiful human beings, Fireman Rich and Tony D, as in delightful. Do you think the Steelers are going to win again against the Browns? What do you think? Today?
It's going to be Browns. They played pretty tough against the Bills last week, so they've got a pretty substantial team. Pittsburgh, now that knowing about Metcalf not being there, that they have, that's a major weapon for Aaron Rodgers that I've seen in past games. So there's a good possibility, and I believe this is in Cleveland, if I'm not wrong. Let's see.
The other thing, is there any chance?
It's in Cleveland, so this is going to be a tough one for the Steelers.
Is there any chance
if the Steelers lose this one, does that still take it to a playoff game next week with the Ravens? Or if they win this, they win it outright?
I think they win the division.
They win the division. Okay, if they win today.
They win the
Okay, so that's going to be a motivating factor. So I don't know. It's a coin toss on this one, Mike, I would have to say. For me.
Okay, so here's the game that boggles my brain the most, if I had to bet on it. The Saints and the Titans. I cannot get my head around this game. The Saints have won the last few games, but they're all against horrible opponents. And the Titans, every once in a while, look really good. So
really good.
What do you guys think?
Apparently they're improving. I'm not falling for it yet. Tennessee's got a long way to go. I'm still disappointed.
And
they got a long way to go.
Here's
let me get to what you got here. These are the holiday games.
Today and Monday. Every game that was during week 17, and here's the reason I'd ask if you were still doing it, because so many games have already went through fruition. So yeah.
I got you. Let me get the Rich's record, then I'll do my rundown. We can come back to some.
Okay, let me bring that up here. Hang on.
Mike, I appreciate this.
Yeah, there is a significant change. There's one person that moved up from last week.
Ugly games this weekend. Look at this craziness.
Here we go. We're going to bring this up, share it, and there's the current standings as we see it right now. Michael moved up a slot over Brian. Brian had a bad week last week, 8-8, but Michael
Brian's doing good though. Look at him.
Yeah, he's still doing good. He's still up there. He's right behind Michael by one game. So this is this week and next week is going to be a tall tale as far as who finishes and stuff like that. Tony, you had a good week last week, 12-4. Nice. Myself, I had 11-5, and Tina had 12. Of course, Captain Rehab, he's out of it right now. So
I think he's all right. He just got some stuff going on.
Yeah. And he was and he knows football. We'll just give him his credits. He's been up there. He's had a good record going up. So he's taking care of real world stuff. But Ted Hicks, he's hanging in there. He had an 8-8, but he's still. You can see CBS had an 8-8. So not too good for those guys last week, and we'll have to see. We got week 17 and then week 18. That's it, folks.
Yes,
and, it's really close though between Tony, Brian, and I. There's only three. There's only 3 games. That's it. And anybody could win.
True.
I'm doing better than I thought I was. I wasn't sure how this season was going to go. I'm not going to lie. I said it at the beginning. AFC West, me and Brian was talking about that. I kind of had them as a major factor. They're looking real good right now. At least 2 of the teams are. NFC North, I didn't expect to be as good as they are. With actually, I take that back. One team hasn't met expectations, but next season they will. That's the Minnesota Vikings. They will be a problem next year. I kind of got them on that radar. So you got Green Bay, Chicago, Detroit, and the Vikings. Detroit may look like they're the worst because of some injuries and because of what they got going on. Yet and still, I still see them as a playoff contender. And I'm going to because they got that type of team. NFC South is going to be wide open next season. I don't expect Penix Jr. to be the main starter. I expect Kirk Cousins to be the starter. Add Tampa Bay at 100%. New Orleans with improvement and Carolina doing what they're doing is wide open next season. I have to say that. But I want to go ahead and get the rundown out the way so we can go ahead and quote unquote filibuster a little bit more, shoot the proverbial and all that good stuff. Gentlemen, I thank y'all for everything you all have been putting down for the past 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, week 17. Week 17, last week of fantasy football in a lot of leagues. It is the last week. That is crazy, but I got knocked out on all my leagues. So I can't even say nothing.
Most people are knocked out, right? Most people are
Yeah.
done.
Start them and sit them recommendations by position. All the information is coming from NFL.com. All suggestions, recommendations are coming from NFL.com because the league is set NFL.com. Start them and sit them by the quarterbacks. Brock Purdy, the 49ers over the Bears. Go ahead, Izzy. This one's all yours, bro.
You already know what it is. 5 touchdowns last week. You know, this guy is just showing you guys what a true quarterback look like. You definitely got to start this guy. Plus, with Caleb Williams, he's trying to get the most yards in the league. So I'm going to say start them both. But Brock Purdy is your guy. 5 or 6-0. 5 touchdowns last week. He's averaging about 3 touchdowns per game. This guy is a freaking beast, monster on the field. Brock Purdy, definitely start him.
Rich, what you got on Brock Purdy?
I would start him. He, like Izzy said it all right there, that he's coming true form. As far as 49ers are definitely in it. He is definitely a 5-star matchup for this week, performing better than the average against Chicago here. And his projection is at 20 points. Last week, he ended up getting 31 points against Indianapolis in a great game. And I think it's all hands on deck. And Purdy, he's probably one of the premier quarterbacks right now at this particular time, as we're just knocking on the door for the playoffs.
Zero debate. Mike?
I'm blown away at how much he has progressed and how much better he is since having turf toe. In 2022, he was the last pick, and the first pick was Kenny Pickett. I think his career has gone a lot better than Kenny's. But you know who was also part of that draft? Malik.
Malik Willis?
Malik Willis, who has been also playing very well. So it just goes to show you, sometimes it takes a while.
It does. It does. All hands on deck, both teams, in my opinion. I'm not even going to play with it. The Bears are 100%. I believe 49ers, if Brandon Ayuk is coming back, that is a brand new motivation. Izzy, we talked about that yesterday. I never wanted him to leave San Francisco. Him and Deebo Samuel were iconic pieces of that team from when they went to the Super Bowl 9 years ago. Somebody checked that year. I forgot when it was, but that was a monster game. I seen them boys play. Get them. Don't get me started.
Fred Warner might come back too. Have you heard that rumor? He might be coming back, Fred Warner.
I heard Trevor Lawrence of the Jaguars start him over the Colts. No debate. None. Zero zilch nada. None.
None here. None here at all.
Big ups to Phillip Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, big ups to the Jaguars for even having the record they had, because they did not look this good last season.
Right. Yeah, with Etienne and Lawrence.
Jaguars.
Yeah, absolutely start them.
Rich.
Yeah.
What you got on this?
Trevor Lawrence. Oh, definitely. He's projected to get 19 and a half. You might as well say 20 points. Last week against Denver, they ended up getting 31. So he's popping just like Purdy is and stuff like that. So I wouldn't. They got in the matchup though. Only 2 stars here. A quarterback from a little worse than their average, and I'm just wondering if it's because the matchup as far as that goes. But he's against Indianapolis. I think no problem.
Gotcha. Mike?
My only fear is now that some of the teams have clinched a spot, they're maybe saving some of their players.
That's a good point, Mike.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's without question. I give you that 100%. That's without question. They do it every year. However, some of these playoff teams are fighting for the heights. And I do see that more than anything. So you're not wrong with what you're saying.
Yeah.
And look at what it says right there. Expect Lawrence to stay hot within the division title and even get the number 1 seed. And say, if Jacksonville gets the number 1 seed, I'm gonna have to start rooting for them.
The only thing we haven't mentioned is the bonuses.
Hang on, Mike. Hang on.
No, but there's so many guys playing for bonuses right now.
I know. Izzy, remember when you told me I was crazy and I was out of my mind?
Yes, sir.
Do you see it happening?
I do see it happening, but I still don't see Carolina and Jacksonville coming to the Super Bowl. That is a long shot in hell. Sorry about that, buddy.
It is a long shot in hell. You are 100% correct. That is a marksman, special forces, sniper, 1,000 yards away, eyeball shot. You are not bullshitting, but damn it, I'm saying it. You are not lying. Jacoby Brissett of the Cardinals start him against the Bengals. No debate. No debate. Big ups to Jacoby Brissett for still being relevant in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Big ups to him. People doubted him when he was in Indy. I've seen him play. I kind of put him on the same level that I had put Orlovsky when he was in. Orlovsky was a good QB. I don't know what happened. He just needed a better system. Jacoby Brissett, it's working. I'm all in favor of this. Any debate on this one anyway?
No.
Mike?
I would love for them to consider in the new year, though, maybe really getting their eyeballs on a new quarterback. Only because he's older.
Who? Arizona?
Arizona. I think it's time maybe to branch into a younger talent. He is getting older. It's the same with Aaron and everything else. I don't want to go on a tangent, but
every time
I love what he did this year.
Do me a favor, write that down. Write that down for the end. Because something I want to say about that, they've drafted younger quarterbacks. They all left. Josh Allen. Kyler Murray's there. Now you got Jacoby Brissett. Save that topic, please. That's actually a good point, but that's a good conversation. Streaming options. Tyler Show of the Saints. Yeah, he's going to have to be on the watch list for next season. Kirk Cousins, no question. Don't even. Go ahead. Keep him as a primary starter for the Falcons and Penix as a backup with those knee injuries. I can't even front on Atlanta. Cam Ward, I'm seeing he had a good past couple of weeks. I'm hearing a lot about him. He's starting to come into play. Let him come into play, and Tennessee is a problem. Go ahead, Izzy.
Cam Ward is playing good ball right now, and a lot of people are missing it. I saw it when it started with Frisco. He played Frisco real tough. You know what I mean? Then they
got Brian in the house. He's on the road. Brian, I hear you. Appreciate you coming through. Keep your eyes on the road. Thanks, bro. Go ahead, Izzy. My apologies.
Yeah, no, don't worry. So I like Cam today. I really do. I actually have him starting in one of my leagues, him and Pollard today, because them going against the Saints should win the game.
Yes.
But I see it being a close game and possibly even high scoring, and I just like Cam for the points today. It's just I think there's a good chance he might hit 20, 21 points. So I like him.
Gotcha. Mike, what you was going to say?
It's still relevant right now.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, stop being emotional. We let you talk all damn broadcast. Get your point out.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
This guy.
It's okay, because I'll go on a tangent here. So
I appreciate that. Well, thank you for that. Like I said, save it for the end. We'll go into the tangent afterwards. No problem. Already played Dak Prescott against the Commanders. They won that game. I expect Dak Prescott to be back next season. We're going to argue about that later as well. Siddums, Justin Herbert, the Chargers against. Listen, I didn't see the game last night. Somebody tell me what happened, please.
He hurt his hand. I think they're in the playoffs. I don't know. He was sitting on there nursing his hand. He did play. He didn't. He was not.
He wasn't 100%.
No. It just.
He looked discombobulated. Let's just be.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good way of putting it, Izzy. Thank you. Yes.
We have to be kind to him, though, Izzy. You know why? He has no He has no one defending him. He's constantly
that's true. The freaking offensive line is atrocious.
Really?
No,
and
but
I've been saying this all year long.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The offensive line is atrocious at this point in time.
They had a bunch of sacks in there, a bunch of fumble. It did not look like the Chargers.
Their O-line
Houston is amazing.
Changed.
That's the problem.
Their O-line has changed, I think, something like 20-something times or some shit like that. It's like outrageous. They had Hart playing tackle yesterday, and he hasn't played tackle in years. So the fact of the matter is no, their O-line is decimated right now. And this is why I keep on telling you guys, the Chargers look strong. They are a good-looking team. But, man, they're going to have to do some work in order to get to the Super Bowl.
Let me say this. Mike was right. The Texas defense is off the chain. How much of the defense do you put over the offensive line being a problem?
And that's a great question. I think that their O-line is still atrocious. But that defensive line showed how bad that offensive line was. And that's the problem.
Brian says Justin Herbert is a tough dude. Brian, I agree with you. Justin Herbert is a tough dude, but he's fighting injuries. Their hand was messed up last year. Let me find this same hand again this year.
Do you know who has a better offensive line this year, and they were horrible last year? Steelers.
Who?
Steelers have a better offensive line than it's a joke. But here's the thing. Houston, I think, could bully anybody right now.
Right now, yes. That's where I'm going to get to. It was that defense. Mind you, I said the same thing about Philly's front defense. That front defensive line, and I don't care what anybody says. If you haven't seen the Eagles in the Super Bowl, watch that defensive line when they go. Them boys look like they blitzing like remember the Titans. They going all in like they rotating fresh players to just go attack. And I got to credit that. If Houston's looking like that, I want to put that over the Chargers' loss more than anything. Big ups to the Texans for making the playoffs. Brian, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Your boys made the playoffs. Once again, they always make the playoffs. They just got to win playoff games. Sorry, I got to say it because that's the history. Baker Mayfield of the Bucks. Ugh. Go ahead, Mike.
It's bad.
You've been helping on him, and you know more than I do. Please take this one.
No, he's bad. He's got his shoulders injured. It reminds me of the same shit that went on when he was with the Browns.
We got the deplorables in the house. Deplorables, I appreciate you. So how's it going? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. He kept getting hurt. He plays hurt. He's not doing himself any favors. He's passes that he could do easily before. He's grimacing when he's doing it. You can see it. He's not.
Well, he's playing in pain. He's playing in pain.
He was like a god the first 3-4 weeks. He was phenomenal. Yes. He was in the MVP stratosphere of conversation for a brief moment.
Yes, he was.
Both of these teams right here. Miami is going to look better with any other quarterback. Baker right now, honestly, if his arm isn't good, he shouldn't be in there. I really like him. But if there's anybody that can throw the ball farther and better right now, keep to the system, I would do that.
Right. Rich,
but they'll put him in.
Rich,
Baker Mayfield, they got him listed as far as on his stats for matchup questions, and that's a matchup based on an opposing team ranking. They've got him 5 stars. Quarterback's performance better than average versus Miami, so he might have a bang up day today.
Good,
possibly. He like Mike has pointed out, but this is going to be a battle for Florida in a manner of speaking. So Tampa Bay, well, it's just I don't know. Are they sitting better than they're in the hunt?
They are competing
still in the hunt
for the NFC South.
Yeah, they're still in the hunt, and their record is a little bit better than Miami. So it's going to be interesting to see. But this is at Miami, so it depends on what Miami team shows up.
It's
Right,
it's a
right.
must win. It's a must win for
for the Tampa Bay, definitely.
yeah.
I got to go
The
ahead and
other
say it. Jacksonville's the best team in Florida right now. I got to go ahead and say it. When's the last time we've said that ever?
You're not wrong. I mean, Baker Mayfield should have a good game. He got Irving, he got Evans, he got Yukonuba. He got them all.
Egbuka, damn it.
no
Egbuka.
Look, if he's
Emeka,
playing like
Ibuka.
dog food, he's gonna get called dog food,
He was
and that's
almost
what he's
MVP
doing
beginning
right
of
now.
season. I'm going to need you to watch your mouth, Slam Nuts.
Tony, do you know who's calling to want to play for Miami and has made it very clear? Quarterback Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, there is rumors galore that he wants to go to Florida.
That will be a monster. That would be a monster. Put him with Jalen Waddle, a Shane. If Tyreek Hill will just stay, Darren Waller will probably stay. That would be sick. That would be sick. I like that. Ooh, God. I heard the Jets wanted to get him, or they said traded to the Jets. I don't know if it'll work. Let me keep it going. Bryce Young of the Panthers. I am not sitting him. Matter of fact, no. Okay, my turn. I'm running with Carolina as long as they stay in. They're looking good. They are improving. I see Super Bowl potential with this roster. I said it. I don't care who thinks I'm crazy. To hell with you and your squad and your logo and your fan base and where you from and how you drink and what you eat, what you cook, where you work at, all of that. I'm running with Carolina. Them boys look like they're coming together.
Look, the fact of the matter is, you're out here
wait a minute. I'm on a soapbox. I can't help it.
Go ahead.
Soapbox. Tetaroa McMillan is sick right now. Apparently, he's questionable for today. That is a major blow. Rico Dowdell and Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. That's what Carolina had with Stephen Davis and Deshaun Foster when they went to Super Bowl 2003. Bryce Young is a young quarterback who is improving. Xavier Leggett is a wide receiver you should not sleep on. They got too much in play. Their potential is energetic. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Go ahead, Izzy.
Look, the fact of the matter is, potential don't mean shit this year, okay? I don't give two craps about potential. Now, if you want to talk potential, we can talk potential next year, okay? But the facts are the facts are the facts. McMillan is questionable. He's most likely not going to fucking play the game. So let's just be honest. He ain't really going to have too many people to throw to, except for Leggett. Leggett's too fast, okay? He runs too fast.
Say it again.
He's too fast, so he's not going to get the ball, man. It's just a problem. Okay, so that leaves you with Rico Dowdle and Hubbard. That's it. And unfortunately, look, as much as I love the kid, I really, really, really do. Okay, you are in a soapbox fantasy.
I don't care.
If you think that these boys is going to get through this Seattle defense, it is just going to be problems, because what Carolina is good for, and they need a win, guess what? The answer is the defense. And so, unfortunately, I apologize, but this guy, Bryce Young, needs to be sit down on his game. And it's just what it is. If he gets a good game, man, much props to him, but it does not look very good.
They might be looking at sitting him because since they're matched up with Seattle, and they're at home in Seattle. Seattle's tough this year again. But since week 12, Seattle has allowed the third fewest passing yards per game, the lowest yards per attempt, the second lowest passing rating, and the fourth lowest successful rate per drop back. So I think that could be a factor with Bryce Young in this game.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for Carolina.
Well,
I love Bryce Young right now, and I've never said that. Never.
But the matchup, I think
with those injuries, I'm going to take Carolina based on a lot of what Mike was saying. Baker Mayfield not being 100% is a major blow. That is a major blow. I like Carolina's roster. We may have more of an even match if McMillan doesn't play. This is going to be a
Seahawks are a beast of a team, though, Tony. Not to
Seahawks. Listen,
they're a beast.
I'm
They have
sorry.
so much depth.
This is where Izzy's correct. Seahawks should beat the shit out of them today. This is where Izzy's correct. Seahawks should beat the shit out of Carolina today. If they don't, I want my props.
You will get all your props in the world.
If they don't, I want, because this is a classic rivalry. If you remember when Cam was QBing against with Carolina Panthers, they always had the Seahawks in the playoffs. It was the Seahawks and the Saints that was giving them their issues during Cam's tenure. And the Seahawks are no joke right now. Big ups to Seattle. This is the team that's good. I'm surprised at them. I didn't think they were going to be this good with everybody who left. And they are showing how much of a decent system they have ever since Pete Carroll got there. Because once he got there, he turned the franchise around. Not only did he lead the AFC and come to the NFC, they were also a winning team instead of a losing team. And you got to go back to the days of Steve Largent when they weren't worth a damn and he was their primary player. So right now, big ups to the Seahawks. Their NFC West is no joke. Carolina's got a problem tonight. I had to keep it going. I'm sorry. Already played Jared Goff for the Lions against the Vikings. Oh, boy.
He just looked bad in that game.
I heard.
Oh, God.
I heard.
I turned it off. It was just like.
They were destroying.
No, but Minnesota.
How did you say that Detroit Lions looked, Mike, just a moment ago? They
shit the bed.
Yeah, there we go, and that says it all right there.
They shit the bed. They fell asleep.
I think they jinxed.
Minnesota looked like if they had a quarterback, could be a great team.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be a problem next season.
Wouldn't have been wonderful if they?
Nobody had them even being relevant during the season with JJ McCarthy out, and they almost at 500. They are going to be.
How they would have done with Aaron Rodgers or Sam Darnold.
Or a healthy JJ McCarthy. A healthy JJ McCarthy. That division would have been an issue.
He's always hurt, though, buddy.
He just got
always.
He just
always hurt.
He just got in the league. Stop.
And he's always hurt.
He is. Thank you, Checks in the mail, buddy.
2020 season close. NFL.com. These jokers, boy. So you know what else
of the interception.
I had to take my moment. Stardom and Sitters running backs. Ashton Jeanty of the Raiders against the Giants. He's not getting the ball enough. I don't know what the hell's going on with him because he's a monster.
You're right.
No, he looked great. He looked great last week. He looked great last week, Tony. He had a breakout week.
I see you over there. I got to get on you about Lamar. Darnold was great. And Cousins was great with Minnesota, and they both left. Now J.J. McCarthy's about to look good. It's the quarterback system. We talked about last season, right? Remember that? Mm-hmm. We talked about that last season. That quarterback system is great. I would start Ashton Jeanty. Go ahead, y'all.
I would sit him. That's just me personally. I don't think he doesn't get the ball enough. I mean, if we're going to be honest, they're not. I don't think they're playing. I don't think the Raiders.
Takara was in the house. Takara, thank you for coming through. I didn't even see you. Oh my goodness. Y'all remember Takara? The Uno Queen?
Absolutely.
She was in the house. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I just don't think they're playing them right. So,
agreed.
And then with they got their defense sitting down and that O-line isn't really blocking. It's just, I don't see anything good. But against the Giants, I guess he has more of a chance because the way they're playing right now. So, I mean, for me, it's to sit them, but I can understand if you want to play them.
Yeah.
Roll the dice, as Brian says.
Yeah, roll the dice. Takara, happy holidays to you and the family. My goodness gracious. Y'all ain't seen Takara. She's been on YouTube doing her thing. She is so damn happy. I'm happy for her. She is so damn happy. Rich, what you got on this?
I don't know. This should be an interesting game because they're both losing teams. So I don't really.
That's a damn shame. That's a hell of a point, though.
I don't really. I have yet to watch any football with the Las Vegas Raiders and the Giants. Well, they're just what can I say? They may lose this game to get in that next year's
top pick.
Top pick there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think
I have a question, guys.
It's pretty obvious some teams are doing that.
Go.
Can you be a coach of another team when you own a stake in another team?
I don't think so.
No, that's a conflict, I think.
Because Tom Brady has been rumored to be the next coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He probably had to give up his stake in the Raiders.
He's going to have to, he's going to have to do some shuffling around on his ownership of the Raiders there.
I don't see that happen. It can't. That will start so much controversy. That's the last thing he needs right now.
Well, he just moved to Tampa Bay.
Great. Kenneth Gainwell, the Steelers, start him against the Browns. No debate. No
Start
debate. No debate. Rich, Mike.
Do you like this guy? Is he?
Yes.
No, I'm poking at Izzy here. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, I do like him. I like him, and I think today he's going to be the guy that's going to have to carry the load since Metcalf is out today, to be honest. And sweeping him out to the sides, giving him some passes out to the sides, he has a chance to, really make some moves today because Shador is going to have to get that ball out of his hands. All right, sorry, I'm tripping. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to get the ball out of his hands because you got that Cleveland defense. He's trying to get that sack. What's his name? Is it Willis? I can't remember his name. But the defensive gentleman, he's playing lights out. He's trying to get the sack record. So Aaron Rodgers is going to have to get that ball out of his hands, and the only way he's going to be able to do that, since they ain't got Metcalf, is going to be Gainwell, bro. And that's going to be the only thing. So Gainwell, to me, is a definite starter because I think a lot of targets are going to be coming his way.
You forgot about Adam Thielen.
He's gonna break the sack record today. By the way,
I think
Adam Thielen is the other
it.
wideout for the Steelers. I haven't seen what he's going to be able to do, and this may be his breakout game. I kind of want to throw something out there for him. Rich, you good over there?
In this game, yeah.
Gotcha. Ramondre Stevenson of the Patriots against the Jets, no debate. Starting.
He's gonna have a great game against the Jets.
Trevion Henderson had a concussion in the first half last game. I think Ramondre is going to be the main starter. The Jets, I'm just going to keep going. I'm not even. They pissed me off this year. Other starting options: DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monengai. Pronounce his name properly. Yeah, y'all talked about him before. Michael Carter. Shout out to Michael Carter, former Jets running back, playing for the.
I love Kyle.
Yes, Javonte Williams, hands down. That dude is a surprise running back this season to me. I didn't know he was going to be this good. Big ups to Javonte Williams. Already played R.J. Harvey, the Broncos against the Chiefs. I would have said no debate on this. He's been doing the damn thing. And the Chiefs.
He did great.
Listen, that Chiefs quarterback did good. I never heard of him, didn't know nothing about him.
He played a good game.
He played excellent. Big ups to him. I think
he came from the practice squad.
Yeah, you told me.
One hell of a game.
You told me.
You got to give that young kid a lot of props.
Yeah, I got to give him his credit. Siddums, Brees Hall, there. Shit. Go ahead, Rich.
What, this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would start him.
Jesus Christ.
I would start him as far as Bryce. He's expected to get, projected for 11 points. His average is around. This could be a good game. It's always Patriots and Jets are always a good game.
Patriots defense.
Yeah, that's the only problem. But the guy's season average is 10 points, so he should be able to get his points fantasy football.
Yeah, he should get his fantasy points. I agree.
Yeah, but as far as the game, New England's got the game. As far as
gentlemen, y'all got any debate on this?
Oh, it'd be a huge upset if they lost.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Well, here's the thing now.
Huge.
The Pats, to get the division, they need a win today, but they need the Bills to lose if they want to get the division. So I don't, this is the thing. This would be a big upset because that would help the Buffalo Bills. Now that you said that, Mike, I got one of my notes here. Pats will win the division if they win today and Bills lose. I don't foresee the Bills losing.
I don't either.
But anything could happen. But like you said, I would love to see the Jets win this game.
You just said a couple reasons why they won't win.
I would not bet money on that game, guys. That's like doing Russian roulette.
Right now,
that game.
The Patriots are fighting for the division and a high playoff spot, and they're going up against the Bills. I think the Patriots are going to go all in on this one. They got too much to fight for, even with that record. Big ups to their 12-3 record. Jesus, Lord mercy, I did not see them boys doing that. I did not. Good gracious.
They won 4 games last year.
I know. Rico Dowdle of the Panthers. Sit him against the Seahawks. That's due to the Legion of Boom. But let me read. So Chuba Hubbard is coming in, and Rick. So both of them will be playing. That's why they're sitting him. I understand that. I tell you what, I'll gamble it. I say both of them get points as running backs, 100 yards apiece. The same with the Detroit Lions running backs.
His matchup projection is 1 star, was worse
against
than
against
their
that
average.
defense.
So it's just he's not really up there as far as the projection this week.
This is due to the Seattle Seahawks defense. I have to
Defense,
admit.
yes, exactly.
But I will tell you something. Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard are power running backs. They run with no fear. They run with full intensity. They don't care how big you are. If you're in the way, they're going to run at you. I understand this, but I would, as a gambler, I would challenge this. I truly would.
I will not.
I understand. Woody Marks.
They may give him the ball, though, guys.
Yes.
Rico, and I'll tell you why, because he has so many bonuses that he is so close to. He's 70 yards away from getting 250K.
So he's 70 yards away from 250. I just saw on ESPN. Tetairoa McMillan, 924 receiving yards. He is 84 yards shy of the Carolina rookie record. I expect him to play today. I do. Woody Marks and Nick Chubb of the Texans, they say sit them against the Chargers. Gentlemen, what happened on this game?
Woody Marks had better. He had he played better than the other guy there. He had 7 points, where the other guy only had just scratched the surface with barely a point.
I love Woody Marks, by the way.
I do
when he's healthy, he's great.
I've heard
when he's healthy.
There's been a lot of rave about him. Nick Chubb, I already knew about him. He used to go to University of Georgia. I remember when he was here, people were raving about him. All he has to do is stay healthy, in my opinion. I kind of would have challenged it, but the Chargers are 11-4. I would have went for the Chargers, but I knew what they could have done. Audric Estime and Evan Hill of the Saints. Sit them against the Titans. I have nothing on these two guys.
I'm checking them out right now here as far as their projections. Hall,
I'm okay with that.
Hall, he's going to have 4 stars on his start, but he doesn't really have his average season average is only a point where Audric, is that his name? Audric
Estime.
Yeah, he's projected at 6 points. They're sort of low end. Season to date is 1.9 for him. So it depends on the game, I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
This is really it's a do nothing game too. So
yeah, Tennessee has been playing real good ball lately. So I would sit them. I have no issues with sitting them. Those are well under averages that you can use. So there's no reason to even play them. But on the other side, I would say Pollard would be someone that you can actually consider running today. And I think you can get some points out of him. I think he's had something like 3 or 4 100-yard games. So, games. And so I would go Pollard, but I wouldn't run these two.
I understand. I'd have to see. I don't have enough to talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, running back recommendations. Week 17, 2025 season course, NFL.com. We're now going to go to the wide receiver, start them and sit 'ems.
Get Cox 300 meg internet with a 2-year plan price lock guarantee, plus Wi-Fi equipment included. Just $45 a month when you add Cox Mobile. Requires Cox Mobile Gig Unlimited. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs usage per month. Taxes and fees excluded from price guarantee.
Today. Thank you very much.
Your fantasy roster.
Holy smokes. That was awesome. Start them and sit 'ems, wide receivers. Chris Olave of the Saints. Start them against the Titans. Yeah.
I actually like him.
Olave is listed as questionable with a back injury.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, if he starts, I like him because that gives that quarterback over there a chance to throw to him. And if you leave that quarterback for the Saints enough time, he will throw 300 yards on you.
Yeah. Here's the crazy part. Between him and Taysom Hill, I was just reading the last review. They said when Taysom Hill's on the game, other people can't get the ball because he's just as reliable as Christian McCaffrey. People tend to forget that about him. So I see why they wanted to sit him. But Olave needs to be on the field, like you said. I agree with you. If Taysom Hill's out there, he's going to hold it down like he does because he's a dual threat quarterback. For those who are unaware, he is a quarterback and a tight end, I believe.
Yeah, he's 89% chance of playing with the back injury there.
I apologize, deplorable. That did kind of shook mine too. It was kind of a thing, gonna lie. I kind of, but I hate when that happens. Mike.
I love Chris Olave, but I believe he's injured. And Zay Flowers blew up. He was phenomenal. So we don't even need to look at
Zay
that.
Flowers was a beast. Where'd you get Zay Flowers from? He's on Ravens.
He was probably that was the best catch I think I've ever seen him do.
That dude was a beast. Yes. Is you good with this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Now we go to Zay Flowers. Since Mike's jumping ahead, but I understand. Man was a monster. I saw a couple of plays on that game. He was a monster. He caught some major passes. He's doing a damn thing. That is Brian's man. Brian brought him to my attention 2 seasons ago. Rich, you got anything on this guy?
He's got 3 stars, close to their average. He's going to be playing. He's projected to get 7. His season is 8, so he's going to get his points. Again, wait a minute. He just played this game. What did he play? Let's see.
He sure did.
Green Bay. He got 9 points. He got 9 points. He's projected at 7. So yeah, he had that one catch. Yes, okay, I'm caught up. One receiving TD, 4 receptions, 30 yards total. So he had a good game against Green Bay.
Flowers has 1,000 yards this season, while no other Ravens player has more than 400 yards this season. That's crazy.
Right.
So Brian says Hill is a quarterback, running back, tied in hand. Yeah. Brian calls him the New Orleans Swiss Army knife, quarterback and running back. I thought it was tight end, so my apologies. Zay Flowers, start him, regardless, period. DJ Moore, the Bears, start him against the 49ers, no debate. None. You want him on your roster.
Yeah.
He's the only weapon they have right now.
Right.
Let's be real. There's very few weapons they have.
Is
They're all
injured?
Everybody's injured.
Most of them,
it's bad.
Yeah, most of them are. Yeah, and they're not dependable anyway.
Roma Duze is one of my favorite players to watch, and yet he spends half the life in the blue tent.
Mm-hmm. So what about Loveland and Kemet?
Loveland
has been good, but they contained him. They contained him last week. Okay. They really did.
Okay. Yeah, but he actually played better than a lot of the wideouts until DJ Moore had a breakout. So I like Loveland. I think Loveland is a great TD, and in order for if Chicago wants a chance to win against Frisco, they are going to have to play Loveland more. And then with Kittle out, you have an advantage at the tight end spot. So,
he's a rookie too, right?
Yeah.
This is his first year in the league.
Yeah, I believe so. First or second.
Yeah.
Kemet
first
can
year.
Play, and if he's out there on the field, I think he'll give them more leeway. But DJ Moore's a monster. I mean, he was in Carolina. He is a monster. You want him?
He's got great hands.
You want him on your roster, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers of the Jaguars. I think he is the asset, a missing ingredient, if you will, to the Jaguars' success.
Brilliant trade. That was a brilliant trade.
Was a missing ingredient to Shaq and them when it was with the Orlando Magic. Big ups to Jacoby Myers. Look at their record. Challenge me if you want to. Gentlemen, your thoughts.
I love Jacoby Myers. I'm with it. But the thing is I'm not going to lie. I think having Jacoby Myers on the field actually opens up their other wideout to get more yards this week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it for me, it's like I think Jacoby Myers is a great have on your team, but there's a good possibility that he's going to be the decoy.
Update: Tetairoa McMillan will be active today. Ding, 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 ding. Taking it. Jacoby Myers, Travis Etienne. Shout out to Travis Etienne for looking like the #1 draft pick he was.
Right.
Now, mind you, with Jacksonville, y'all also got to remember Travis Hunter isn't even playing and they're doing this good. These boys are dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
These boys.
They have depth. They have depth. They really do. He was the missing ingredient right here.
Yes.
I think that was a beautiful acquisition. It showed that some people had the foresight to know what to do. And he was on a shitty team.
He was, and he left it. I was getting ready to get to that. He left them damn Raiders, and that's a damn shame because he was a key player over there. The Colts, you got Phillip Rivers. This will be an interesting game because Phillip Rivers is looking good. We just got to see how long it's going to last.
Well, real quick, Myers left because the Raiders thought that they have something in Trucker, and they still do. Trucker is a good player, so The reason why they got rid of Myers is because they feel like Trucker's going to be a wideout that's really going to be able to stand on his own.
Isn't Calvin Ridley still down there?
I'm not quite sure if he's still up.
Rich, look into that if you get a chance, please. I think Calvin Ridley may still be on the Jaguars.
Who's
he went back to Tennessee.
Ridley?
Yeah, Ridley. Unless he went back to Tennessee.
Look, is Drake London playing?
That's what I'm about to get to in a minute. Rich, let me know what you find.
What team is he on?
Calvin Ridley. Is he either on the Jacksonville Jaguars or the Tennessee Titans?
Tennessee Titans wide receiver.
Okay, there we go.
Okay,
thanks, Mike.
Not a problem. Other starting options: Drake London for the Falcons. I didn't know he was back either, but the season's a wash. Cardinals: Michael Wilson. I keep hearing his name. I got to look into him. Already played with Terry McLaurin of the Cowboys. No debate on Terry McLaurin. You always want him on your squad. Siddums, Ladd McConkey at the Chargers against Texans. How did he do last night?
He played well.
Yeah, he
played well.
Well, he had 31 yards receiving
from 2 attempts or something like that.
That was for 1 reception. He only had 3.1 points, so he wasn't that much of a factor
at all.
So
that catch didn't come until the 3rd or 4th quarter.
They must have been covering him like crazy.
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah, they were covering him. That's what happened. He got double teamed. I wouldn't have sat him. I'll be honest. I would not have.
Nor would I.
I would not have sat him. Emeka Egbuka, damn it.
Emeka Egbuka.
They say sit him against the Dolphins.
Yeah, sit Eukanuba because he's playing like dog food. He's
playing like dog. I like that.
Oh my God. I wouldn't have sat him. I can't sit him. I can't. Man's a beast.
There is a lot of targets.
There's a lot of targets. You got Mike Evans back, and they're going to start giving him the ball more because he is a guaranteed catcher. So
Mike Evans is his favorite target.
Mike Evans is going for another 1,000-yard season. He's about to be the highest. He's about to be the one wide receiver with the most 1,000-yard seasons. That's why. I get that, but Egbuka still needs to be out there. He has been a monster. He has been a monster this season. Damn near MVP conversation. Rich, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yep.
Got you. Already played Jameson Williams of the Detroit Lions against the Vikings. I would not have said that.
Depressing.
I didn't sit him.
He did not have a good only 2 receptions for 37 yards, 3 points.
It wasn't that crazy because 2 seasons ago he was a monster.
Yeah.
He was an app.
He's still a monster.
I know, but he's just not getting the ball.
Monster.
He's not getting the ball. Rasheed Rice and
Minnesota.
Listen,
this team is such a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Right now, without that. Now, here's what's crazy. That quarterback, he can hold this team down.
He's playing solid, yeah.
He played very good. I watched that game. Dude is good.
And Denver is hard.
Denver's what?
Denver's not an easy team to score points on. They just aren't.
Oh, yeah.
So he did great. You're right.
I think
he was nervous. He dropped the ball. Do you remember when he dropped the ball, picked it back up?
Yeah, I saw it. That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Mike Evans is old Brian, but you know what? He's still out there. He is still out there. Ladies and gentlemen,
Rice's protocol.
Week 17, 2025 season course, NFL.com. We're now going to go to the tight end position. Start him and Siddums, Kyle Pitts of the Falcons. Start him against the Rams. I don't even know if I would start him against the Rams.
No.
I don't know. You have to. I agree, Rich.
I think all the tight ends I've seen play this year, they've all played very, very good. You know, they may not get the points, but they're key players on key aspects of the games and stuff like that for the team. So
Los Angeles peaked early, guys. And here's the thing: Los Angeles right now, their defense is really beat up. And this is across the league. By the time you get into week 17, everybody's hurt.
Everybody's hurt.
Everybody's
hurt. Hell,
to some degree.
Yeah, but Kyle Pitts is a secondary to London, so I would sit him.
Oh, goodness gracious! I can't lie. I would have had a hard time. I would have started him. It would have.
I couldn't.
Yeah, Harold Fannin Jr. Start him. Yeah, it's not even a question.
Start him.
Not even a question. Fanning is listed as questionable with a groin injury. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
Rich, you been over there?
Yeah,
Another
questionable.
rookie.
I would. They still have 95% chance of playing. He was healthy Wednesday, healthy Thursday, but limited on Friday. So I'm not just wondering when the injury just took place between Thursday and Friday. So I would probably. What's the stats on this guy? He's
Well,
projected.
he was hurt during the game, his last game, and then he started playing, and I think his hammy tightened up on him,
Right.
and that's what happened with him.
Yeah, he's
And
close. His performance, tight end performance, close to the average versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he's projected at 7, and his season average is 7, so he might get to 7. But I don't know. I'd go with someone better. I think.
Brian driving me nuts. I would start him even against them.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry of the Patriots against the Jets.
start him.
Yes. Big ups to Hunter Henry. Big ups to Hunter
Definitely.
Henry.
England, yes.
Big ups to Hunter Henry.
He's
Mike, you
playing
good over
for
there?
incentives as well, guys.
Yep.
He's playing all kinds of incentives.
Well,
Got
see, not
this
only
week.
that, but he's kind of been averaging between like 50 and 80 yards a game and a touchdown. So I mean, this guy is doing pretty good in the last few games. He hasn't done
He's
too much.
maintaining
but
relevancy.
He's an
I agree.
incredible blocker, by the way.
Great blocker.
Incredible.
I think you got to start him too. So
I'm good with it. Darren Waller. Shout out to Darren Waller. OG tight end of the league. Start him.
I'd probably start this guy. He's got a 5-star in the matchup, and let's see, point wise.
He's playing like he ain't old at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He truly is.
Strictly for the matchup, I would start him.
Yep.
Strictly for the matchup. I like that. Mike, you good?
Yes. I actually think this is going to be a really entertaining game to watch. It'll be fun.
I tend to agree. Other starting options: Dalton Schultz, no brainer. Taysom Hill, no brainer. I'm glad he's still relevant. Already played Jake Ferguson against the Commanders. There would have been no debate from me on picking him. Sidham's Tyler Warren of the Colts against the Jaguars. I don't know about this.
I do not agree with this at all. Again,
I like he's one of my favorite tight ends. I would agree. He's got a. Let's see, his projection 6.3, his average is 7, but he's got a 3-star, which is close to their average versus the Jaguars. So I would not. This guy, when I watch the Colts, he's always in there in the mix.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers. I told you, Phillip Rivers loves his tight ends. I would start him.
Jesus Lord, you two jokers.
He loves his tight ends, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
True.
God.
True. Yeah.
I hear you. We all do. Pause. Sorry. Colby Parkinson of the Rams. Sit him against the Falcons.
He's been good lately. Really good.
Yeah.
Why would they sit him? Points. Okay.
It's the points or the matchup.
The Falcons?
Yeah.
It's the points. He's not getting the points.
The Falcons are a way better team than their record, by the way.
Yeah, they are a way better team.
They're a way better team.
Yeah.
They should have at least 8 wins. At least. Yeah. They're choke masters.
No, they should be sitting right above 500. So I agree with you on the 8 wins. AJ Barn of the Seahawks. His name's coming up a lot. This is going to be this is going to be a serious game right here. This is Seahawks not going to give up.
Today is going to be an amazing day for football, guys.
He had 11 points last week with the Rams, and he's projected at 6, and his average is 5.6. So I don't know. Against Carol, I wouldn't sit this guy.
I just watched the highlight on Carolina's defense.
The Christmas games were a joke because they were thought up last year, and they just don't work this year. That's the problem. Because
Charles Barkley was a little upset with them too.
Yeah,
I saw that.
He said they're greedy. They're greedy.
He's
right though.
Because it's always been basketball on Christmas Day.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that. Travis Kelce, they say sit him against the Broncos. No, I would not have. But they put that on Patrick Mahomes not being there, so I would have understood it.
And
but
he only had 3.6 points.
Yeah, but he was getting catches. He just got small yard catches.
Yeah,
he really did. Ladies and gentlemen, tight end recommendations, week 17, 2025 season course, NFL.com. We're now going to go to the defenses. Start them and sit 'ems. New England's defense against the Jets, no brainer. No brainer.
No,
Lions
absolutely.
defense against the Vikings,
No.
you have to.
No,
They were horrible.
Defense they were
lost.
They were
horrible.
Let me tell you, let me say something. This Minnesota Vikings team for next year
Yes.
is going to be a problem.
Yeah, I've been saying that. Yes.
They are going
could have been a
way-
problem. They
Go
could have
ahead.
been a problem this year, though, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
if JJ
Quarterback.
McCarthy was healthy. If he was healthy, yes, they would have been.
But if the way that they've been playing these last few games, they are playing these games like they have a chance at the playoffs. These boys are playing some ball, and come next year, they are going to be a problem, dude.
They're playing
They
with
are.
heart, right? They're playing with
I
heart.
100%
Very
agree.
much so.
They playing like they have a
Great
lot to step.
coach. They have a great coach. They really do.
They got a great system. They do
Yeah,
have a
the
great system.
system's
The Lions,
good.
the
Yeah.
window was closing. I hate to say it, but their window was closing.
This is the poop bowl right here.
I agree.
Right here,
Giants
the
defense
Super
against
Bowl
the
of the
Raiders.
poop.
All I got to say about this defense is you might as well start them. Shit, I'm just saying.
Start them. What
You
the
might
hell?
as well
What do you got
start
to lose?
The Bucks defense against the Dolphins, you have to.
I'm dying to see this game.
I think their defense is relevant in this game as far as the Bucks. They play, like I said, it's going to be a battle for Florida, and this is going to be an interesting game
Gotcha.
Where's this being played, guys?
in Miami.
I'm so in Miami.
Oh,
the
see,
Broncos
then it's
defense-
going to be a different world.
Yeah, Broncos defense against the Chiefs, yes. Jacksonville Jaguars defense at the Colts, yes. Those wouldn't even be a question to me. Sit them. The Eagles defense against the Bills, no.
What?
Because
Not-
what is deplorable? Deplorable
What am I
said
missing?
something about the defense.
What we
As
got.
far as the defense, what did deplorable say about the defense? That
The Philly defense is
They're
a
a
beast.
beast.
They're
they're a
beast.
beast. Yeah, they can be a beast. The question with this game is, will the Bills be able to slow down Barkley? That's a question right there. That was on NFL.
So now that you say that, we also got the Bills defense against the Eagles. They
Yeah,
want to sit both defenses against each other.
Well,
I see
Bills,
too many interceptions.
That's
interceptions.
interesting. That is
Bills
interesting.
defense either shows up or doesn't show up at all.
I
They're
agree,
so
Mike.
weird.
Yep.
They
see
either
both
look like
defense.
they're on fire or they're like, this is horrible. There's no
This may not be a
middle
lot
ground
of
with them.
points in fantasy football, but I couldn't do it without the side. Vikings defense sit them against the. Here we go again.
No way. They dominated them.
Yeah, they did.
They bullied
There you
them.
go.
That's a better word.
Well, yes,
They
exactly.
bullied them.
They
They did.
bullied them.
49ers defense against the Bears.
Great
That's a
game.
sit 'em?
Great game.
That's a sit 'em. Yeah, that's a sit 'em.
No way. No.
Yeah,
And
I'll
both-
accept that.
Both of them are 11-4.
You would
Explain.
say sit the defense?
No, I want to hear
Yes.
this. I want to hear this. Why?
Yeah.
See
Well,
why.
because we got a lot of missing pieces on the defense. We're putting a patch defense together. And don't get me wrong, I'm not worried about it because the fact of the matter is our offense is just freaking clicking, and then you got Brandon Ayuk. So I think the offense that we will produce will negate the defense. But the defense, I would sit them.
I'm with you, deplorables. I can see both sides getting takeaways, honestly, on this game, though. Now, 49ers Bears, high power game. Very high power game. Both ends of the ball. No joke. This is going to be a problem. You might as well go ahead and start cooking your food for this game now because this is going to be an issue. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your defensive recommendations, week 17, 2025 season course, NFL.com. Now we're going to go to the kickers. Start them and sit 'ems. Jason Myers of the Seahawks, yes. Cameron Dicker, what did he do? Kaimi Fairbairn, absolutely. Chase McLaughlin, you're going to need him. Cam Little, no brainer. Andre Borgatis, no brainer. Evan McPherson. The hell is this? You put the kicker versus his own team. That's a glitch. NFL.com. I need y'all to check that. Eddie Pinheiro of the 49ers against the Bears. You're going to need him big time. Chris Boswell, I don't need you to miss any more kicks, bro. Appreciate it. Harrison Mevis. Yeah, you'll be out there. Cairo Santos. Yeah, you're going to need him. Brandon McManus. Yes. Already played Brandon Aubrey, no brainer. Will Rashard. Yes. Jake Bates. Absolutely. Siddums. Tyler Loop. I hate to say it. I wouldn't sat him. I ain't going to lie. Kyler Smith. Smythe. If I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize. He is a yes. Listed as questionable on Friday's injury report due
The
to illness.
kicking has been horrible this year, guys.
Yes, it
Do you
has.
agree?
Jake Elliott of the Eagles. Yes, it has. I would not sit Jake Elliott, even against the Bills. No.
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzgerald. No. I can't sit him. Joey Sly. Riley Patterson. Yeah. Daniel Carson. No, put him on the field. Blake Grupe. I think he'll get out there. Zane Gonzalez. Andre Smith. My apologies. Yeah, he's going to need to be out there. Chad Ryland. You're going to need to be out. Yeah, you'll be out there. Yeah. Will Lutz. Yeah, you got to be out there. Harrison Butker, without question, ladies and gentlemen. Kicker recommendations, Week 17, 2025 season course, NFL.com. We are done. Now, we can shoot the proverbial like we like to do. Where did everybody go? Here we are. Mike, you had a couple of topics, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the bonuses.
Go.
Because everybody loves money, right? Can we put it on the screen if I share it here? Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. I got it right here for you. And I found the best version of it right there.
Oh, look at this chart. I like this.
Yeah.
PDF.
It looks like it was made by you.
I'll just be damned.
No, I'm being real.
I know.
So here's the one that I found interesting. I don't even know who this is. Okay, Michael Jackson Sr. If he gets one more interception, he gets $500,000. Holy shit!
I'd be on the field.
One interception. Tell me he isn't out there going, "That's mine. That's mine. That's mine."
What
shit! It's
team
all
does he play for?
Carolina.
Oh.
Yeah.
Carolina.
He's got 4 interceptions so far. No, that's the goal. The requirement is 4 interceptions. He has 3. He only needs 1. That's crazy money.
Yeah. Sam Darnold sitting on $2 million. I see that over there.
Yeah, Hunter Henry is. I don't think if he gets 3 more receptions, he'll get $250,000. And that's for today's game. These are today's games. Sam Darnold, I know he's got about a list of as long as my arm of things he can make money on. So he's definitely motivated. And I'm noticing they're doing that with quarterbacks now. It's more here's a guess for Fireman Rich. Fireman Rich, if Aaron Rodgers wins the Super Bowl, how much more money will he get from Steelers?
It's not happening.
Just a guess.
Oh, I don't know.
No, but let's say it did. Let's just
say I can't even fathom them going to the Super Bowl, though. But if they do, probably
what they offered him. What they offered him for the Super Bowl win?
Probably a few million.
I don't know. That'd be
$5.3 million.
Get out of here.
These are in every. Now he gets
a
couple million if they win a playoff game.
Wow.
They win one playoff game, he gets $2 million.
Wow.
That's the way you should do it. Performance-driven pay.
Yes.
Not this $45 million for pooping on. I like Jared Goff, okay, but he's going to make $65 million next year, and his numbers are good, but I don't know. Okay, enough of this. If you guys had enough, okay. We'll get rid of it.
I'm not surprised with Aaron Rodgers his bonuses because he would have demanded those.
Can I show you one other thing here? Do we have time to show a couple of things?
Yes.
We do? For sure? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Give him a grade. How's he done?
I give him an A.
Okay.
Give him a B-.
He's in the playoffs, way above 500. No,
I like him as a coach. I think he's done the Chargers.
He's not way above, but he's doing it. Yeah, they're relevant. They're relevant. You gotta give him his money. Give him his money.
Okay.
B-.
Is he going to be well? Is he going to be well enough to play? Because they say they're saving him.
Is that Kyrie Williams?
No,
or
that's
Adams?
Devontae.
They're probably saving him.
They'll save him.
Yeah, because you think about it, they got 3 weeks in between, right? They've already made it, so his body can heal. All they need
Man,
him
he
is
did a
for a
monster
couple
catch a
games.
couple of weeks ago. Go ahead and save him. He did a monster catch a couple of weeks ago. The
No
Chargers are
one's
11
better
and
in the
5.
red zone, right?
11
Agreed.
and 5 is way above 500. Big ups to Harbaugh. Give him his money. A+. I give him an A.
Okay, so here's the team that didn't make it, and look at all the Pro Bowl. Like it's
How did Amon-Ra St. Brown not make it?
knee problem.
Okay, that's different.
Here we go. The biggest F up in the league this year.
No, he isn't either. That's bull. That man's been a beast this season.
Them giving him up.
Why did he leave is my question.
Because he got a better chance to win with Green Bay.
No, he's on Dallas. He used to be on the Steelers. That is George Pickens.
Oh,
yeah, you're right. He's right. It's Pickens.
I'm tripping.
Not Kenny Pickens.
Because this guy, honestly, if you guys want to be honest, I think he's actually better than CeeDee Lamb.
Oh.
I think if he's been in the league longer than CeeDee Lamb, maybe, but I'm not going to say better. He's just as good.
He played better this year than CeeDee Lamb.
You got the ball more, yes. You know why they double team CeeDee Lamb? Pause.
Wow. Like, let's be honest, bro. When he got a chance to go up for the ball, he got it and he made things happen. Like, that guy is a beast, and he played better than CeeDee Lamb. Not because CeeDee Lamb was double teaming him, it was because he was just a better player.
CeeDee Lamb was playing like that 2 seasons ago. He couldn't play that way because they were double teaming him, double covering him. So it left George Pickens wide open.
Izzy, you made a great point last week. And Fireman Rich and I were both so excited because it felt true. There has never been a better time for the Bills to win right now. Everything.
All right.
If they can't do it this year, they can't do it, period. This is the year.
There's nothing stopping them this year. Nothing.
No, everything that
they could beat New England.
Their biggest sin was Patrick Mahomes, right?
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Fireman Rich, do you agree with any of this manure I'm spewing?
If they don't make it this year, they still have a strong enough team that they'll stay together. That they're going to be relevant for the next couple seasons. I think the Bills. They just have they're just a solid team still. I don't see them faltering, even though this year it's a little bit, but we'll see. Take it 1 year.
They got a free pass to the Super Bowl. If they not make it, they are failures.
They could.
I tend to agree. They got nothing stopping them, honestly, Rich. I can't lie to you. The Chiefs were their biggest issue. They used to be the Bengals. Now they ain't got to worry about neither one of them.
One of the most improved players in the league this year through discipline is Zay Flowers. He's not dropping the ball. He's not being showboaty. He's just doing what he's asked to do, and he's getting it done. And
that is a very solid roster. For them to not make it to the Super Bowl is a tragedy. The Baltimore
Ravens.
Still stiff-arming people. You got Andrews. You got Likely. You got DeAndre Hopkins. You got Zay Flowers. You got Lamar. Damn. You know what I'm saying? They're being
Tank Bigsby, who's not too bad either.
Yes.
So we have the future here. Many people believe this is the future in 5 years
of the quarterbacks.
Now, there's been speculation that
what the hell was that?
Sorry, I punched the wrong button.
Next time, say excuse me. Go ahead.
I think he thinks that's horseshit. That's what he's saying. So, but
these are two good quarterbacks for the future.
Have you heard the latest rumor? Giants will. You ready?
Go.
Trade him for more picks. They're going to get the number 1 pick. or near the number one pick and be able to get someone of the same caliber as him in the next draft. And they're not out anything.
I can see that.
Who are they going to trade him to?
Oh my God.
That's up in the air because there's quite a few teams that could probably use him. The thing is I could see the Giants getting rid of him because of the fact that he won't stop running. You know what I mean? And this kid is bound to get hurt. You know what I mean? So I could see why they would say that.
Now, guess who has the most picks? What team has the most picks right now?
We know.
Or at least a lot of picks. Let me see a lot of picks.
Jets.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can you see him on the Jets is my question.
Yes.
I can see him on the Jets, but I can also see him on the bench on the Jets too.
I could also see him with the Saints. He could be with the Saints.
The Saints won't need him.
He could be with the Vikings.
He could.
Now that's a squad right there. Now that might be something worth it. Him and Jameson.
They would show him discipline. He's got a great arm. He's a great scrambler. He needs discipline. That's what he needs.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right there.
You know, the Titans could use him.
You know who else could use him?
LA.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I don't see
and guess what? Stafford, as much as I love him, he's getting up there in age. They need to look towards the future. The Steelers could use him. God, Tomlin loves him. Thinks he's crazy.
Really?
Probably. Tomlin thinks he's wonderful. He's even said so. He loves Shadir too. Oh God.
Shadur went to Pittsburgh. Oh man.
Oh God, he loves him. By the way, loves him.
Shadir,
not as much as he loves Fireman Rich, but he loves
Jackson Dart could go to Cleveland.
But let's be real. Aaron Rodgers is done after this year, right?
He should be.
He should be done. And if they have any chance of winning the Super Bowl, the Rams, I would retire after that if I was Stafford. I would just go out on a high and be remembered as that.
What about Jackson Dart to Arizona, Jacoby Brissett to the Giants?
That's not bad either. That's not bad. But there's going to be draft picks involved. I guarantee it. So the Jets have so many draft picks. The Jets make sense.
I would take Jacoby Brissett on the Jets myself. I would take him on the Jets.
Yeah, they need someone young though, buddy.
Yeah.
They got Justin Fields.
He's a great backup. I'm not trying to be mean, but he is a great backup. Kenny Pickett, guess what? A good backup.
Gotcha.
You know, you got to kind of know what you are, and that's kind of what he is. He's okay. I was more impressed with Malik Willis than a lot of the quarterbacks I've seen this year. I was shocked.
Green Bay has a great quarterbacks core right now. Between Willis
they have a great system of picking people, and so did Detroit.
Fine QB. Yeah, Detroit should be okay at QB. Yes,
because they always get great picks that everybody. Who fell asleep with Puka Nacua? Who fell asleep with that? Like, come on.
Listen, that's your player. You were the main one talking about him, and he has been showing out.
I mean the teams, not myself, not this panel. I'm talking. How many teams are like kicking themselves in the ass, going, "We could have Puka Nacua."
Yeah,
they should. Or
Emeka
Ibuka. Emeka Ibuka and Puka Nacua are related, I think.
Kyrene and Devontae Adams on the Rams. There's damn near no stopping that offense.
There he is there. Emeka Ibuka. And he's so upset. Look at his mouth. He's going, for God's sake, say my name right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yukonuba needs to go to a different team.
Mike's going to put that on YouTube just so you know.
I want this right here to be your last thought before he leaves, because he's leaving.
He ain't going
he's
nowhere.
Done.
The fans, he ain't going nowhere.
No,
he's gone, bro.
He's gone, buddy. He's made it very clear. He has no agent. He's already putting feelers out. He wants to go to Miami. I think he likes the weather. Why not?
I'll give him the weather. I'll give him the team.
I think he would do well there.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would. He would do well. I think the Jets would pay an arm and a leg for him. They would.
I'm skeptical.
And then
due to his injury history.
Okay, but I'm not trying to be mean.
But I'm skeptical.
But Tony, let without being mean.
Go.
Okay. How many quarterbacks this year can you not say are injured all the time? Good luck.
I'm thinking.
I know it's awful.
No, there's quite a few actually.
There's quite. Who has not been injured this year except for Cam Ward?
Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, C.J. Stroud,
Bryce Young, Jeff Goff.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. Seriously, there's a ton of them. Non-injured quarterbacks. There's a ton of them. But if we had to start doing trades and moving people around, I'm thinking about just quarterback situation. Justin Fields, Tyrod Taylor. If Lamar Jackson went, okay, good. If he didn't, that's what they have. Who else can go up there? Because they need another quarterback. They're going to need another quarterback. I say Jacoby Brissett would be the move. Jackson Dart to Arizona. And then the Giants get their trades.
I personally think that. Go ahead.
You did say Burrow. I forgot about Burrows.
Burrow is going to be a top quarterback that people are going to want.
Mm-hmm.
And he's hurt all the time.
Mm-hmm. He is hurt
all
a
the
lot.
time.
Every season.
That's why he needs to go somewhere out west, so it'll be warmer, so he doesn't get hurt as much.
Sound like Arizona, don't it?
And it sounds like Lamar Jackson saying, "Hey, I like the Dolphins."
Tina, how you doing? Thank you for coming through. What we got here? This is. Go ahead.
I'm not against him being fined, but why in God's name would you do 2 games right now? Have it next year.
Because it gives him a chance to rest, and he still gets to show up during the playoffs. That's why.
He's forfeiting $45 million. I don't know what that fan said.
Is that real?
Yes, he's forfeiting. If this 2-game suspension is upheld, he loses $45 million.
Oh, my God.
What did that dude say is my question.
Yeah.
And he has had a previous history with that fan and reported it, and the fan was still there. Yeah, he smacked the hell out of him.
Can I read this? Is that okay?
Go.
Sometimes the hardest part of Christmas is realizing the people who made it magical aren't here anymore.
Amen to that shit.
And this is my first year without my mom. And it was pretty rough, to be honest.
Amen to that.
Yeah. So
Amen
for all the people who don't have their loved ones around them, and as we embark into our older age, me and Fireman Rich, we constantly have people who will be leaving us in the next 10 years. It's just the way that it works. It's part of the life cycle. And I just wanted to honor that, the people who at Christmas, it can be rough, and hopefully just watching this program and seeing us argue about stupid stuff brings you joy. Thank you.
We're not even arguing. We're just conversating and debating. Arguing comes later.
What the hell happened to this guy?
Injuries.
Yeah.
I was hoping they were going to start him today.
Anthony
they got
Richardson.
they got nothing to lose. Why not?
He's not healthy. Why would he play?
No, they say he's healthy. They're just not playing him. I think what they're doing is they're going to try to sell him.
Save him for next season again.
Yeah. One of my favorite players this year, and he's on the worst team. Brock Bowers.
That's Brock Bowers. That's Brock Bowers.
They're saving him for next year.
Yeah.
It's smart. Yeah, it's smart.
Okay, here we go. Who you got?
Which offense is going to show up, or which offense would you trust, Hurts or Allen?
I'm taking the Eagles.
Hurts. If I had to go with my life, I'd go with Hurts. I'm sorry. I want more than anything for Josh Allen to win. Anything. But if I was betting my life, there's just too much depth on the Eagles. There just is. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
if it was played in Philly, but this is up in Buffalo, so it's just like,
yeah, that's a factor. That is a
edge-
factor.
Huge factor.
the
That's a
edges
huge factor.
with Buffalo and stuff. And the thing is, if they have the same start that they had, well, they had a pretty good first half. I think that's why
Yeah.
they sort of played a shoddy half last week against Cleveland. So they need to be consistent. That's the key word for any of the teams: consistency.
Agreed.
What are you guys most excited about today? Can you see the games here easily enough to figure out?
Yes.
For Tony, what is your top two? Are
I
you
think
having
Izzy has
heartburn
gas
again?
and
Is
shit.
he?
Yeah, he's
Is
got
he having
heartburn and
heartburn?
gas and shit.
Is it on that game with the Green Bay Smackers? No, something.
Nah, it's about the 49ers. The best two games that I'm looking out for today for is 49ers Bears. You already know what it is, because if we win today, boy, it's gonna get ugly for the rest of y'all. And I wanna see what happens with the Philly Buffalo game.
Yeah. I'm on the same line there, Izzy. Those are the two games I'm keying in on. I'm sort of disappointed with the Thursday, Saturday games, but definitely Bills Philly game. That's a potential re-meet up, possible Super Bowl, and San Francisco. They're peaking right now, so I think Bills are going to have, or the Bears are going to have a problem with that. The other games, I don't know. The games I have in my area are Pittsburgh and Cleveland, New England Jets. I'll probably watch the Pittsburgh Cleveland on CBS today because I want to see Aaron win. As far as to continue, to play out, because like we said, like Michael said earlier, this could be his last season right here.
Tony, I want to know.
I got Tampa Bay and Miami the first game, and I also got Seattle and Carolina.
But what are the two games to finish off what Michael's question was here, Tony?
I'm looking at Seattle and Carolina.
Yeah, okay.
I'm also looking at. I got to look at Philly and Buffalo, Chicago and San Francisco. That's going to be a rough one. Now, Steelers and Browns. That's a rivalry. I can't even.
Yeah, this is in Cleveland, so Cleveland.
Yeah, that's going to be in Cleveland.
It's a great day of games. So, Tony, give us
those
two.
Those games, yeah.
Jacksonville
Tony.
and Indianapolis is going to be an issue as well. Damn, I'm going with Carolina, Seattle, and then I'll probably go look at the potential Super Bowl of the Eagles and the Bills.
Yes.
I am keeping an eye out on that Cleveland Steelers game because I got a feeling like Cleveland might actually pull this one out, or at least at the very least they'll make it close.
Right. Yeah.
That will suck if that happens, but you're right.
They can do it.
All right.
They can do it.
Fireman Rich, who did we pick in this room in the Bears San Francisco
What's
game?
that Monday night game?
Let's see. For
Monday night
Michael,
game,
you picked the Bears. You picked the
820.
Bears. You picked the Bears, Michael.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And Tony picked the Bears also. And who did I pick? I picked San Francisco.
Okay.
You know what? That's what I'm talking about. Way to pick the right team.
Yeah.
I just San Francisco, Chicago's on a roll, but San Francisco, the last couple games I watched, they just look. They were floundering in the first half of the season, but I think they got their stride. And the monstrous game that Purdy played last week is just like. Whew. My older brother's a diehard San Francisco fan, going back to what's his face there,
Joe Montana.
Montana, yeah. One of the greats here, and it just, and this is in San Francisco too. So
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Caleb's on fire though, and
Yes,
look what Caleb is, and look what Caleb has done all this year. It's almost like
they
destiny.
come out running and gunning. The Bears, there's nothing saying they can't, but I think San Francisco has enough to contain them and win that game.
They're both so beat up though. That's the thing that makes me laugh. They're both teams are super.
And Kittle is out, right?
Kittle is questionable.
Okay,
but he's probably playing the game. Let's just be honest. It'd be safe for him just not to play the game, especially with Seattle coming up next week. It would probably be safer for Kittle just to sit out if he's going to sit out.
Right.
It'd be safer for him.
Right, because they're in it anyway. So that's a good point, Izzy. That is a good point. And the thing is, how much we got to look at the Bills, the commentary there between myself and Deplorable in the chat. There's nothing at stake in the Bills Philly game. So, Josh Allen's expected to play, but what's to say they just, they'll be interested to see it. When you see him not play, that's like, okay, they don't really care about this game. So they'll be interested to see, the unexpected. I like the guy in the middle.
I like the guy in the middle. That guy is.
Oh my God, you two jokers!
Can anybody name the guy on the right?
No.
He's a Seahawk. He looks like he has a Seahawk guy. Is he the Seahawk?
Can I give you a hint?
I need a hint.
He was a lead singer for the Doobie Brothers.
I'm not doing this. That's not Michael McDonald.
It is.
Same name?
Michael McDonald is right there.
No shit.
No.
Same
that's
name.
His name.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I saw the Doobie Brothers. So
you guys love you guys. You guys are crazy. That don't look like him. Yeah.
Michael McDonald. I haven't heard that name.
I keep forgetting. Not in love anymore.
That's right, baby.
Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, and minute by minute, Tony.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Anybody know who this is? Might be my favorite player right now.
Jalen Warren?
Nope. Good guess though. Kenneth
Gainwell?
Gainwell, right?
Yeah.
Gainwell.
Mm-hmm.
And he is an unsung hero who's been bounced around and has found home with Aaron Rodgers. They're doing great. I'm so happy.
Yes.
Gainwell is playing his butt off right now, man. Yeah. He really, really is, man. You got to give that kid a lot of credit, man.
He's getting the ball like he's supposed to.
Did you guys see this?
Oh my Lord!
Oh, that was the Netflix. Netflix, I gotta say the games weren't all that great, but I think Netflix had a pretty good showing. But Barkley, I guess they brought that out on one of the Netflix games there that they're getting greedy because usually Christmas Day is basketball. It's just. But I say, play some football. What the hell?
I say have time with your family and then enjoy the game after.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because a lot of these games take away from their families. Okay, I appreciate it. Gentlemen, anything else you want to close out with?
Yeah, I just want to say on your channel there for the Rumble, we had as high as we're sitting at 6. We had as high as 7. Thank you for those Rumble folks watching the broadcast. Greatly appreciated. And Rumble rocks. And I'm a very pro Rumble type of guy there and stuff like that. And
you're ready to Rumble.
Well, next week. I've taken this last week. I've taken this next week off, and I'll be coming back broadcasting on the 3rd of Saturday, my regular schedule. I just decided to take the 2 weeks off for the holidays and stuff like that, and it's been enjoyable, very enjoyable. Except for accommodating. I'm very grateful and thankful for being able to come up here on the Sunday there, the broadcast, because this is great, very great. Thank you.
We're grateful to have you here, buddy. Yeah. We're grateful.
Rumble rocks, Rumble rocks.
Yeah, Rich got me on Rumble. I'm good with Rumble. I will say Rumble will heat up your device after about 30 minutes. I don't know what's going on.
You got a laptop now. I don't have any of those problems. I'm going to have to run a test on the laptop that I have. I have an old laptop over here on the left and stuff like that.
This is only 2-3 years old, but Jesus. My shit got hot a couple times. That's why I haven't been over there. But big ups to Rumble for allowing us to multi-stream with no problem. Izzy, you good? He dropped out. Okay, I'm assuming that later.
Izzy.
Mike,
you're busy.
Yes,
his
sir.
battery might have died on his phone. Mike, I'm going to drop. Here we go. We're going to wrap this up in a minute. Let me make sure we got our closing thoughts in. Izzy, you got any closing thoughts?
Yeah, go San Francisco 49ers. Way to run the gamut. We're going to make it all the way to the Super Bowl. You can bet on that because we have the easiest road to the Super Bowl. Staying at home for the next 4 games, and you already know what it is. Just be ready to see these bang, bang, Niner gang in the Super Bowl. You already know what it is.
Okay. Mike, you got anything?
Just grateful for this opportunity for us to get together and talk about football. It's always fun, and I'm hoping the big upset this week for my dear friend here, Tony D, is Bryce Young finds a way to, but the Seahawks, that's going to be unbelievable. I would love to see
an upset. That would be an upset. Yes,
it's a serious uphill battle. It is. It is. I'm pulling for my life on this.
Deplorable.
Look at deplorable. Look, that's so mean. That is so mean. But you know what? Look, you're gonna get drunk off of my excitement. Plenty. But watch, after this game, you will be sold for the 49ers.
Yeah, there we go.
Rich, you got anything you want to wrap up with?
That's it. I just want to say thank you for the viewers. Thank you for the viewers on the replay. Thank you very much, Tony, as well as you, Michael and Izzy. Happy New Year here as we get finish out this year, getting into the next year.
Gentlemen, I appreciate all of you. Everybody in chat, deplorables, thank you for coming through. This is my once a week show up time every now and then with everybody. I may do my music broadcast every now and then. Brian, you be safe on the road out there, dog, for real. I know
thanks to Tina too. I see Tina.
Yeah, Tina, thank you for coming through, Tina. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Ted going to be on later?
Ted, we've been waiting on Ted for months. I say it like that.
Okay.
Hashtag where's Ted?
Months.
We got Fireman Rich over here. The morning coffee, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 0600 Rumble Studio. Rich, I appreciate you for real, man. Thank you. We see
so
you,
if the Panthers win, are you going to come on? You going to come on if the Panthers win?
I might. I got Jason with me, so I don't know. I'm going to spend some time with him.
I understand.
Man down
Family
here,
first.
Michael George Bathurst. Hashtag shout MGB. Set your mind free. All platforms, all channels. Mike, I appreciate you for real. Got my man Izzy over there. Let me tell you something. You see them two on the bottom? These two got me doing all this 4 years later. I appreciate them. I look to have everybody around me because they're my energy, they're my inspiration. They're also the reason I'm still doing it. Ted's busy, JoJo's busy, Brian's on the road, Smoke's busy. Everybody's doing their own thing, but I'm always looking to holler at everybody all over the place anytime. Appreciate you, gentlemen. Thank y'all. Check your rosters, check your teams, get all your updates, all that good stuff. Happy Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrated. Happy Hanukkah to the people who celebrated. Happy Kwanzaa to the people celebrating. New Year's is coming up soon. You'll probably see me by then. Thank you all again. I appreciate each and every last one of you for being here. You all be safe, and I'll catch y'all later on. All right? Peace.